No, maybe 11, I think.
This may be day 10 or day 11. We're not quite sure. But today is the day that we get to go to Prins Christians Sund. And it's supposed to be very scenic. And we'll see icebergs and wildlife and lovely fjords. And this is what we have. There's the green of Greenland. Now the water here is a pretty color. It's not as gray as it was out in the ocean. It's more of a kind of glacial green, maybe. That's kind of nice. I don't know how the fjord is fed. It may be from glacial ice. But it definitely is a pretty color. I don't know if it shows up. Just trust me on that. It's a pretty color. Stay till the end of the video because you do get to see the color of the water when the fog burns off. So everybody's rushed outside because apparently there's a settlement down here in the cove. I can almost make it out, but with all of the fog, it's kind of hard to see anything out there. See if I can zoom in. Okay, if you look really closely at the shore, you can see the little houses, the red houses in there. That's the community. Just peeking out over the rocks. Might be able to see the houses a little bit better from this angle. They're red and blue and yellow. There's quite a few of them, considering where you are. Wonder if they have a Walmart. I don't think they have a Walmart. McDonald's? No, not big enough for a McDonald's. Now you can see the color of the water. This area usually has lots of icebergs, but we saw very few when we were there. We were there in late August. So this is the glacier, obviously, because it's a whole bunch of ice there. It's really pretty. I don't know what glacier it is, but it's the glacier here. Everybody's taking pictures of it. That's the fresh water and the salt water intermingling. Well, they're not intermingling, they're making a line.
No, the hint part was when I said, that's pretty cool. And you should also get a pretty cool look at down here where
The ship started the sound at about 8:30 a.m. It was now about 11:20, and the fog was just starting to lift. We missed seeing the mountains at the first part of the sound. The captain had slowed down too, pretty much to a dead slow, so that we could all see the scenery in the sunshine. Some facts. The sound is about 60 miles long and 1,600 feet at its narrowest. It separates mainland Greenland from the Cape Farewell archipelago. AI says Prins Christians Sund does not freeze over in winter due to tidal currents, but it can be blocked by ice. So this is the narrowest part of the fjord that we're going through right now. And you can see that it's pretty narrow. Well, I mean, the ship can get through, obviously, but... That's where we are, right in the pinch point.
Have some
I have something?
snow up here.
Ooh, we gotta look for the snow. Let's go around here and look for the snow. That looks almost like a glacier up there. And there it is, some sort of glacial formation up there. The side is so close it looks like we're almost on the beach of it. Here we were going to go into this inlet to view the glacier, but we had to wait as Holland America's ship was just leaving. Prins Christians Sund is very popular with cruise ships. There's nobody that lives up here, and then all of a sudden you find a ship with 2,000 or 3,000 people on it. Now that's a pretty picture. We got the glacier there. We got the mountain. Jim's looking at it. That's a pretty glacier. We were reaching the end of the sound here. The cruise director had been coming over the PA from time to time to point out things of interest. At this point, she said on the right, starboard, was the Greenland Navy base. I could not see anything, and when I got home, Google couldn't give me any information on a Greenland Navy base. I think some of the bridge officers were having a joke. There is a weather station named Bluey East 1, put in by Americans during World War II, and now it gives shipping industry weather data. From here, we were going out into open ocean. Our next destination was Iceland. Now there's the big one. There's the big one, and it's really windy here.